Ford's F1 revolution has been a major push in the world of racing and motorsports. The collaboration between Ford and Red Bull is making waves in the industry with innovative ideas and engineering. In this video, we'll look closely at how Ford and Red Bull work together to revolutionize Formula One racing. We'll explore the technology, the collaboration process, and how it affects those involved in Formula One racing. Let's get started and look closely at Ford's F1 revolution. Ford's return to F1 explained. The Formula One world was abuzz with rumors, and Ford's return to the sport has now been confirmed. Partnering with Red Bull Racing, they revealed their plans at an event held in New York City, making it the first F1 team to launch their season in the US. 2026 will be when we see Ford back in the game. It's an exciting announcement with everyone on the edge of their seats. The countdown begins now for Ford's grand debut. Get ready for some big surprises in 2026. Ford's F1 history. In 1965, the rules of Formula One changed to allow for engines up to 3 liters in capacity, double the previous limit of 1.5. This decision opened the door for Ford to enter the sport in 1967 with their DFV engine. Since then, Ford has been a major player in F1 racing. The DFV engine, co-developed with English company Cosworth, made its debut in April 1967. It was an immediate success, clinching its first win at the Dutch Grand Prix with Jim Clark driving for Team Lotus. In its inaugural season, the DFV powered Lotus to a second-place finish in the Constructors' Championship and gave Clark a third-place finish in the Drivers' Championship. The DFV engine was first raced in 1967 and provided 155 wins until 1983. This placed Ford third all-time in F1 victories with 176. However, when turbo engines became popular in the 1980s, teams began to switch away from the DFV engine. Over its lifetime, the DFV engine earned 155 Grand Prix victories, making it rank 5th all-time for F1 wins. Ford and Ford Cosworth DFV engines have won an impressive 10 Constructors' Championships and 13 Drivers' Championships. The DFV also set several records, like winning all Grand Prix in 1969 and 1973, and having a 22-race winning streak from 1972 to 1974. The Ford and Ford Cosworth DFV engine has had a long-lasting impact on Formula One racing. In the late 1980s, Ford shifted to turbo engines. While their success was not as great as in the DFV era, there were moments of glory. Michael Schumacher won the 1994 Drivers' Championship while driving a Benetton Ford, although Williams Renault triumphed in the Constructors' Championship that year. In 1995, Red Bull Sauber Ford ended up 7th in the Constructors' Championship. It was also the same season Jos Verstappen drove the Simtek Ford on the circuit. In 2000, Ford bought out Stewart F1 and rebranded it as Jaguar Racing. They had minimal success over the next few years and eventually sold off Jaguar Racing in 2005. Why now? F1's sustainability strategy, announced in 2019, consists of 3 main goals. The first of these is to achieve net zero carbon by 2030, which includes using only sustainable fuels. The second goal is to impact every place in F1 races positively. Lastly, the third goal is to take the initiative to build a better future for the environment. Ford's return to the F1 grid reflects its commitment to these goals and its belief in the growing popularity of F1 racing. Changes to the regulations will enable F1 cars to run on fully sustainable fuel derived from non-food sources and even out of the atmosphere. In addition, they'll feature 3 times more electrical power as opposed to current internal combustion engines. This technological shift is a step forward for the environment and F1 fans alike. The MGUK, or Kinetic Motor Generator Unit, is set to produce 350 kilowatt of energy in 2026, compared to the 120 kilowatts currently collected from the MGUK and MGUH. This will be made possible by collecting more of the braking energy that would otherwise be lost, allowing for almost triple the amount of electrical power generated by current hybrid components. Ford's commitment to sustainability coincides with the regulation change, as its global fleet is expected to be mostly electric by 2030. This is an exciting move for F1 and shows Ford's dedication to innovation in the industry. F1 teams can look forward to new possibilities in developing efficient race cars while maintaining competitive performance across all tracks. In 2021, Ford announced plans for Blue Oval City and Oval SK Battery Park, 2 massive complexes to be built in Tennessee and Kentucky respectively. They'll focus on producing next-generation electric F-Series pickups and advanced batteries that will power a new lineup of Ford and Lincoln EVs. This major investment showcases Ford's commitment to the future of sustainable transportation. Ford is taking its commitment to innovation, sustainability, and electrification to the next level through its partnership with Red Bull. Executive Chair Bill Ford said, "We're back at the highest level of motorsport, and it's a great opportunity for us to show off our progress on sustainable technology." As part of their Ford Plus plan, Ford aims to deliver an annual run rate of 600,000 electric vehicles globally by the end of this year and 2 million globally by the end of 2026. This partnership with Red Bull clearly demonstrates its ambition to move towards a more sustainable future. Ford's decision to join Formula One is well-timed, as there's been an increasing demand for the sport in the US. After announcing their partnership, Ford CEO Jim Farley was quoted by Fox Business saying, "We are producing 2 million electric vehicles, and we see F1 as a perfect platform to showcase our commitment to innovation." This shows that Ford is looking to capitalize on the growing popularity of F1 in the US. The fact that there will be 3 races in America for the 2023 season is a testament to the booming interest in the sport, and Ford's return reflects its desire to seize this opportunity. It makes perfect sense from both a business and marketing perspective. Why Red Bull? Ford's return to F1 is a good move, with Red Bull in their corner. The team's star driver Verstappen has won the Drivers' Championship for 2 consecutive years, and Red Bull captured their first Constructors' Championship since 2013. With the sport's increased popularity in the US, joining forces with Red Bull has made perfect sense for Ford. What about Red Bull's perspective? When questioned by Racer on Friday, Horner explained why Ford was the perfect fit for Red Bull. He highlighted their strong presence in the US and their offer's advantages. In the end, out of all possible options, including Porsche, Red Bull found Ford to be the most suitable partner. Horner believes that the best deals are often the simplest and most natural ones, which was certainly the case with Red Bull and Ford. He saw this partnership's potential in terms of growth and success, so it seemed like the perfect time to join forces. Now, the two have to make good on their promises and together show what they can do in 2026. Ford to collaborate with Red Bull Powertrains. Ford is investing $50 billion to make the electric vehicle revolution a reality. They're now one of the biggest EV companies in the world, following the success of the F-150 Lightning and Mustang Mach-E. To stay ahead of the competition, they're focusing on battery technology for their 2026 engines, partnering with RBPT. Together, the two companies will develop a 350-kilowatt electric motor and produce a new combustion engine that runs on sustainable fuels from 2026. Jim Farley, president and CEO of Ford Motor Company, believes that Formula One is the perfect place to showcase these technologies. He said F1 would be a great way to innovate new ideas, share technologies, and engage with millions of people worldwide. As part of their commitment to electric and modern vehicles, Ford's goal is to produce 600,000 EVs annually by 2023 and 2 million by the end of 2026. With such a high focus on innovation, F1 will be an effective platform for Ford to reach out to customers from all corners of the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content, like this video if you enjoyed it, and let us know in the comments what other collaborations you'd love to hear about. Until then, stay tuned, thanks for watching.